everybody, it's Rin here with I'm Just Saying. Today I'm going to talk to you about lies everybody tells. And by this, most of the stuff on this list is things that aren't necessarily lies every time you tell them, every time you say them, they aren't necessarily, but they're sort of lies or half-truths or kind of, fudging a little bit, things that I think most of us are probably pretty guilty of. So the first one is, I like your blank. Now, the thing about this is sometimes you might genuinely like somebody's, shoes or pants or glasses or new haircut or hair color or whatever. But other times, you might just be saying, I noticed that you've significantly changed your appearance there. Yep, I noticed. I mean, I don't know, personally, for me, sometimes I've said I like something when it's not like, it's more like, wow, like, that's a choice that you made to come out in public looking like that. Okay, I say I like it, just because, I don't know, I feel like I should say something, but, and I don't want to say, boy, that is ugly, but, so that I end up saying I like it, but, that's a lie, and I feel like I'm not the only person who's guilty of this. Like, you ever see somebody with a haircut that just really does not work for them, and you're just like, oh, I like your hair, because you just feel like that's what you're supposed to say, even though you don't like it, it's ugly. Another one is, some variation of, oh, it's been so long, or I've been wanting to talk to you, keep in touch, or, when somebody contacts you, like, on Facebook or something that you haven't talked to in forever, and maybe when you knew them, like, way back when, you didn't even talk to them then or whatever, and they start acting like you're, like, best friends so long separated, and you're just like, oh, yeah, it's been so long, I've been meaning to talk to you, or I wanted to catch up, or keep up, or whatever. Like, no, you haven't. Let's be real here. In the age of Facebook and Twitter and email and Gmail and YouTube and everything, all these methods of communication, there's just no way you wouldn't keep in touch with somebody that you really wanted to keep in touch with. I mean, if you're like, the great majority of Americans, you've got a Facebook or an email or Twitter or all of those or different stuff, social networking. If I really wanted to talk to you, I probably would have found you and kept up with you if I was really interested in that. But the truth is, I haven't talked to you in that many years because I didn't really want to. And now you're friending me on Facebook after, we knew each other in high school way back and we didn't really talk then, acting like we were best friends. And it's like, okay, sure, yeah, I've missed you. But that's not true. And it's not true. A similar variation of this is when somebody kind of backs you into a corner of meeting them somewhere, or some sort of thing. You try to want to get out of it, and you're just like, oh well, my schedule's so full. I don't know. We should do it sometime. We should have lunch sometime. I mean, my schedule's really full this last week, but yeah, sometime we should. Vague terms like that. Oh yeah, one of these days. Well, I'm pretty busy. Yeah, but I mean, you all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just don't want to hang out with folk. It's just the truth. How about I don't judge. Oh, this is one of my favorites. I don't judge. Well, I don't judge, but that's usually accompanied with a but. Like, oh, I don't judge, but here I'm about to judge, But first of all, yes, you do. You judge, because everybody judges. It's fine. It's human nature. Literally, I mean, we were wired like that. Our brains are wired to make snap judgments, because sometimes snap judgments are the difference between life and death. And then other times, the beauty of cognitive reasoning is that I can go back and review some of my initial judgments and go, oh, maybe I was, a little bit premature on that, or maybe that's not quite true. I could look at somebody, oh, she looks like a slut, but, maybe she's actually a rather nice girl. Who knows? I mean, we can always refine our judgments and revise them, but everyone judges on some level. So stop with the self-righteous, oh, well, I don't judge, because yes, you do. You definitely do, because we all do it. Oh, I hate junk food. Hate it. Oh, fatty sugar. I hate sugar. Stop. Just stop. Okay, we get you're on a diet or whatever. You want to lose weight. You want to eat healthier. But so, I'm willing to bet that you don't actually hate the taste of delicious donuts or bacon or ice cream or any of these other fatty, unhealthy, but delicious things that exist in this world. You can't tell me that you absolutely passionately love eating nothing but tofu and bean sprouts and, you know, unflavored tea all the day. You know, like some people, I guess, are really that extreme, but most of you, what you're really saying is, I you know, trying to eat healthy or whatever, and I'm trying to make myself feel better about eating healthy by poo-pooing your enjoyment of fatty foods just because I hate those things. You might hate what they do to you, but you don't hate them. And these are just some others, you know. How are you? How's your day? That's not really a lie, that's an implied lie. The implication is that I care how your day is or how you are. And sometimes I might, if I really, you know, we're close and everything, but mostly, no. It's just sort of a conversation filler. It's like when you're chatting on Facebook and there's like this awkward sort of pause, or somebody pops up and starts chatting with you on Facebook that you haven't talked to in forever, and you're just kind of like, oh, well, how have you been? It's been a while. I've missed you. It's been so long. I've been meaning to keep in touch. All that stuff, you know. And these are just a few examples of lies that I think that pretty much everyone tells. I know I'm definitely guilty of it. Are you guilty of any of these? If so, put down in the comments below, you know, some of the lies that you've been telling or that you think are pretty common to have either told or heard, or both, you know, because we're all human, and it's kind of funny to look back and things that we all have in common. So anyway, that's it for today. So I'm just saying, talk to y'all later. Bye.